I would like to welcome all of you with us today to my findings and research presentation on the Huntington disease. I apologize for not being able to attend the meeting in person, as I have been snowed in at Ulaanbaatar. However, in this presentation, I hope to be able to present you with enough information about Huntington disease for you to be able to fund my further research. Huntington's disease causes many physical and mental symptoms that affect the body and the brain. These symptoms can affect the daily person's life and their abilities to use daily skills. There are many symptoms that occur with the disease, and some of which include fidgeting, twitching, clumsiness, and the use of educational skills. However, just because a person has emotional outbursts and they are clumsy, it doesn't necessarily mean that they have Huntington's disease. The more advanced symptoms include jerks and twitches in some muscles and some rigid muscles. The main symptom that affects the usual life of a human is the way the brain functions. The body has a lot of spasms through the disease and causes the body to lack some skills. The fourth chromosome is the one that is affected by Huntington disease. The Huntington disease gene is what results in the mutation of the chromosome. This was mapped out in 1983. The mutation is the result of a nucleotide triplet repeat in the DNA. This means that as the cytosine, adenine, and guanine increases, then the age of the onset decreases. This decrease can also occur when the gene is passed on from generation to generation. Through the discovery of this disorder, there have been many tests being done on animals such as mice to understand the causes of the triplet repeat and therefore manage to find some cures. Huntington is a dominant inheritance pattern. In the Punnett square, the big H represents the disease. As you can see in this example, if a parent with heterozygous and a parent who is homozygous come together, there's 50% chance of their children having the disorder. The other 50% is the child being healthy. On the other side, however, we are shown that both parents are heterozygous. This means that there is a 25% chance the child will have the full-blown disease, meaning it will most likely not survive until birth. The other 25% chance means that the baby will be healthy without the disease. However, there is a 50% chance that the child will have Huntington's disease. Through a pedigree chart, we are shown the family history of a disease. Since Huntington's disease is a dominant, it will either disappear from the family history or be present in every generation. In this example, we can be shown that one of the couple has a genetic disorder while the other doesn't. Two of their four children have inherited the disorder, whereas the others are healthy. Those who are healthy will have a family without the disorder and will disappear, regarding their partner doesn't have the disease. However, the other two have a chance of giving their children Huntington's disease. Huntington's disease is diagnosed through blood samples. It can be found by counting how many repeats there are in the Huntington disease gene. Unfortunately, there is currently no cure for this disease. We are working on finding a cure, however we need more time and further research in order to do so. The way we currently treat patients with Huntington's disease is by certain medicines and drugs, as well as therapy such as talk and physiotherapy. Prana's shares are in a halt following the Australian Stock Exchange granting the company a trading halt. They requested this hold due to the REACH to HD trial. This trial was a 6-month project testing 109 patients with Huntington's disease. Prana was trying to show the benefits of using PBT2. The drug is an experimental drug candidate. The patients were given a controlled 100 to 250 grams of drugs per day. The test on animals showed that it can reduce the aggregation of a mutant function. Animals with Huntington disease managed to show the experiment was a success. I think that it is very important to fund more research towards Huntington's disease, as it is a genetic disorder that can be fatal. Some other genetic diseases may not be as deadly, such as color blindness, which can be lived with. Donations to fund the disorder can be given to foundations such as Medical Research Council, CHDI Foundation, and the Huntington's Disease Foundation. We would really like this genetic disorder to be cured as fast as possible for the welfare of relatives, parents, and of course the patients. Thank you for listening to my presentation on Huntington's disease. Once again, I would like to apologize to you for not being able to attend the meeting in person. However, I hope that you all understand more about Huntington disease than you previously did and now can fund further research for this disorder.